So the Lightyear investing app that has been gaining a bit of traction here in the UK recently is undergoing some serious changes, and there have been some updates recently issued by the CEO of Lightyear himself. It's a bit of good and bad news, and in this video I want to talk a little bit about what it is that's changing and what that means for you as an investor or a potential investor on the Lightyear platform. So when Lightyear started off, they were exclusively offering US based stocks and shares. That is all changing in the first bit of good news that I've got to talk about today. So as someone who is interested in investing in global ETFs and things like that, then this piece of news was great for me. The first part of the announcement went like this.
I have some exciting news to share with you. UK stocks, European stocks and exchange traded funds are about to be released. From Tesco to Vodafone and Vanguard to iShares. We'll have a huge selection of your local favourites alongside global ETFs going live from the 17th of October 2022.
More choice is always good, and it kind of brings Lightyear up to speed with some of its competitors like Trading 212 and Free Trade. ETFs are great to instantly diversify a portfolio, and of course having more local stocks and European stocks available to us folks here in the UK is always a good thing. However, with every silver lining comes a bit of a cloud, and there's more changes afoot. And in the second part of their announcement, Lightyear have announced some pricing changes that could have a significant impact on the kind of investing that you're doing. So the Lightyear announcement continued.
To bring you these new products and even more in the future, we need to move your account to sit underneath our European business.
The email goes into a lot more greater detail, but simply put, because they're changing regulator, the fees are going to change. There's going to be some impacts to the services they can offer, and of course naturally charges are going to come in. So Lightyear go on to say
that with the launch of UK stocks and ETFs, you'll still have a completely free way to invest on Lightyear by depositing and investing in sterling. Investing in global markets is something that traditionally is costly and time consuming, and we're working hard behind the scenes to connect those dots for you while remaining the lowest cost investment platform in Europe.
So from the 15th of September there are going to be no trading fees, no account fees. They're going to have that multi-currency account, which is fine, but there's going to be an introduction of a 0.35% charge on foreign exchange. So what that basically means is if you have some money in sterling and you want to move that into a US account so you can buy some US stocks, it's going to cost you 0.35% at the time you move it. However, with the multi-currency account, if you're trading in US stocks every time you buy and sell, as long as you keep your money in the US side of your multi-currency account, you're not going to lose trading fees each time you do that, but you are going to lose on the forex exchange every time you move your money to a foreign currency and every time you move it back. So that to me looks like 0.7% over the long term at the very least. Whether that's acceptable to you or not, who knows. We're a bit spoiled here in the UK. We've got some very, very good options for investing, and that 0.35% isn't that bad compared to some of its competitors. So it's not as cheap as, for example, Trading 212. Their forex exchange rate is 0.15%, but it is cheaper than something like Free Trade, which currently sits at 0.45%. But even looking at the more established brokers and the platforms there are out there, Hargreaves Lansdowne is at 1% for forex exchange, Interactive Investor sits at 1.5%, and AJ Bell is at 0.75%. So look, these platforms can't be free forever. It's just not realistic. Even the folks that we've kind of got used to using free of charge, InvestEngine and people like that, are probably going to have to introduce fees at some stage, because otherwise they just never make any money, and what use is a business that isn't making any money? That said, it remains to be seen what comes next for Lightyear. In a fairly upbeat finish to their email, they teased a few things that they hope to have in place by the end of the year.
We aim to have launched a number of new products and features, as well as the first iteration of our premium account, so there'll be much more to look forward to.
They did say before they were going to try to keep as much of their core product free, or at least as low cost as possibly could, and they did talk about the idea of a premium account or premium features that you could pay for or add on later. There's really no indication of what direction that's going to take just now, but rest assured if I get any information on that, I'll be putting it up here for you all to see. But if Lightyear isn't the platform for you, or you're just simply not interested in it, then maybe this one might catch your attention instead.